Breaking news. Miyetti Allah has finally called for restructuring. Can you believe it? They are finally called for restructuring, or they are the one that's saying, let's restructure since we are not appreciated. I don't know. Is this eating of meat thing? Eh? Can we not even stop it? Eh? And Nigeria is not the only country eating meat. They also have herders, people rearing cattle. Go overseas, you will not see a single cow on the road unless you are driving through, what do they call them now? Reserve where they've kept for, where they've kept for rearing animals and the rest. And you see them far, far away. You see them when you're driving through, you see that there is a guard on the road. The sheep or the cattle are feeding far away, not in the faces of people. Anyway, they are calling for restructuring. Let's understand all that is going on. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you so much. Information reaching our news desk has it that Miyetti Allah Headers Group has finally called on the federal government of Nigeria to listen to those calling for restructuring of the country to allow the exit of the Fulani people too. Saliu Ali, the national secretary of the group, disclosed this in an interview with a correspondent of Punch newspaper on Saturday, that herdsmen were being badly treated in the country, that it will be good if they are on their own, where they will enjoy safety and peaceful existence. Many groups in the South have been in the forefront of restructuring, called in order to give chance for a balanced federation and also place the country on the path of progress. While many northern groups have rejected the idea, resource control, too much power in the center, equality, fairness, level playing ground, involvement of farmlands, marginalization, insecurity, and many more have fueled the call for the true federal structure or federation in the country. The intensified clash between the herdsmen and farmers, killing and kidnapping, have equally created mutual distrust among various ethnic nationalities in the country, which have made some people to issue quit notice to our groups. The group's national secretary further said it will be unfair to serve punishment to a group of people for the misbehavior of some individuals. He equally said they have zero tolerance for crime and also admit that there are criminal elements among the Fulani herdsmen, just like every other ethnic nationality in the country. He also added that their group is also asking for restructuring of the country so that there will be peace. We can go our own way, be protected, and be preserved. So this is what is happening. Finally, somebody would say, Fulani herdsmen are calling for restructuring of the country. They are saying, okay, and maybe the federal government will listen now because they listen to them. When you have somebody's child and somebody who is not the child of the home, some people, sadly to say, treat them differently. So I'm using that scenario of, people, is not a good thing. Please don't do it. It's not encouraged. Don't ever do it. It's bad. When you have somebody in your house, it's an opportunity to show love, to invest, and to show that person how to treat people. Because whatever investment you do in the life of that person will go a long way. And we also reflect on how they will treat other people. So please, whenever you have the opportunity to have a house up or anybody, a cousin, a distant relation who is living with you, please, and please treat people well. No matter how young or small, don't treat your own better than they. So let's go back to the example I was trying to, picture I was trying to paint to just drive the point home. So that scenario when you have people behaving and treating the other person, probably the house help or a distance relation child who is living with them, with impunity, as though the person is not a human being, was not born by a woman or a man, that the person was born, the person is the way, what I'm trying to paint. Now we are Nigerians, we know so people are very wicked. So if that kind of scenario, that's the way Buhari treats the Fulani herdsmen. To him, these are the very people. Anybody who tries to do anything to Fulani herdsmen has just touched the tail of the tiger and must be dealt with. You see now, and so therefore, now that the Fulani herdsmen has called for restructuring, probably they will now, since they have a soft spot, these are the people, these are the real children, the other ones are illegitimate children. Probably they will listen now. Probably they will do the right thing. Restructuring is part of it. It's part of what will make the country, everybody to be confident in government, and every region will be able to look after themselves and do what is right. But it's really a shame that governors of the South are all keeping quiet and everybody pretending like they've not heard what is going on. I was expecting by now that Delta State Governor, Edo State Governor, Bayelsa State Governor, Rivers State Governor, governors of these regions would have stood up to say, we don't want these Fulani herdsmen. Not them particular, but the activity. Anyone who is coming, if they commit any more crime, they are out of the region. If they commit any more crime, so be it. I mean, we are tired. I don't understand it, but because it has not happened to them, because they're in position now, they have security. Even they have aides, their children, they all have aides around them. So they go about and they, gallivanting all over the place under under us, the money that Nigerians have paid, which they are being protected with, covered with, and guess what? They are just going about their own thing, behaving as if the other people are not human beings. They are the ones who are the real human being. You understand? So they don't care about what is really happening to Nigerians. They don't really care. They don't really care. All they care about is themselves. All they do is themselves. And that is why this cannot be accepted again. It cannot be accepted. I was thinking by now the other governors would have stood up to say, yes, it's about time. We don't want these people. We don't want these Fulani herdsmen to begin to commit atrocity. It's enough. We don't want it. We do not accept it. It's wrong. And we are saying enough is enough. Our people must be protected. But guess what? Everybody is taking a chill pill. They've all even left Akeredolu to himself. Is that good? No, I want to be the judge of it. Do you think that is a good thing? Instead of everybody to stand up together as one, so this government can know that the people are serious. Do you understand what Sunday is driving at? Do you know what he's talking about? Do you know how people have been treated? Do you know how people go to their farm in fear? Do you know what has been happening to people? Do you know what has been going on? See, if you have not been through it, you might not understand what people are going through. And so you might just be able to say, you should not say that or blah, 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 blah. It's because you've not been there. You've not experienced it. You don't know what is happening. You don't know what's going on. If you do, you will not say that. You will not say that. If you do, if you understand how people go to their farm in fear, you will not say that. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.